Amit Ramani joining in, Chairman and MD of Awfis Space Solutions. Mr. Ramani, thank you so much for your time with us this morning.
Thank you, Amit.
Let me start off with saying that I'm just wondering that the kind of, I won't call it slowdown, but lack of expansion that we're seeing in the IT hub of Bengaluru, because I know it's a key market. What is the impact that you are seeing right now? And are you seeing the outlook for commercial leasing improving as we go along?
So, Tamanna, last year was one of the best years in our history, right? We did gross leasing of almost 80 million square feet, out of which almost 20% of it was flex. So clearly, I think the outlook for the overall real estate market is extremely positive. In my view, we are one of the least commercialized markets in the world. And I think the commercial real estate market, in my view, will continue to grow. You can clearly see that, 120 basis points reduction in vacancy. Places like Mumbai are down to about 12.5%. Vacancy rates is probably the lowest. Some markets are today running at almost negligible vacancy availability. So I think overall, as the urbanization of India continues, as the GCC market continues to bloom, as multinationals continue to expand into India for their global capability, IT outsourcing, India facing IT as well, I think the sector will see very, very positive trends.
That's all true, and I would say that's as true as it's ever been 3 months ago. I don't know if it continues to be that true right now, Mr. Ramani. That's the sense I'm trying to get. With everything happening around the world, what is the trend you're seeing? A lot of these MNCs, maybe American companies that want to set up shop or, open outposts in India to start off with, that may be potential clients. Are you seeing a bit of wavering there?
So, Tamanna, we are not seeing any wavering. I think last year, in a single year, we sold close to about 54,000 seats in a single year. The trend continues. The first quarter has been very, very strong for us. And, we continue to see the expansion of all the multinationals. As you saw, almost 60% were 1 lakh plus deals in the market, right? Which tells you that people are looking for a long-term commitment to the India market. Rentals are up at $105 per square feet, 7.5% up. So all of this is showing very, very positive signs. Again, in the short term, I completely agree with you. There is a bit of uncertainty. I don't know where all of this tariff situation will lay out in the next 60 to 90 days. But clearly, I think on the ground, we are not seeing any changes. In fact, companies are continuing to expand as we see it today.
Mr. Ramani, good morning, Neeraj here. The fears of AI eating into the growth rate of global capability centers, do you sense murmurings, rumbles, conversations around that with your clientele, if you will?
So, we do a lot of business with ITS clients, right? And I think almost 66% of our business is with large corporates, out of which about almost, I would say, half of it is with ITS companies. And I think today, both in what I would say is complicated IT tasks, which would be, AI tasks being done in India. I think India, after the US and China, is the third largest market for AI expansion happening in terms of work being offshored here. We, out of the last, 45 odd GCCs that came to India, we have partnered with almost 8 or 9 of them today. All our ITS clients, even the ones which are purely in the voice business, the BPO voice business, are continuing to expand. In fact, are growing their footprint. So I think, again, AI has a place. I think it has an impact. I think it has a positive impact. But just like the internet, which came about 25 years ago, and kind of people said that the jobs will go away. I think people have coexisted with internet and humans working together. I think similar things will happen with AI. Human beings and AI will work together to create a better world, to create a more productive world, to create a better outcomes for human beings in general. So I don't think it's going to take away jobs, but I think it's only going to expand the opportunities in India.
Okay, so one was the GCC one, but your answer gives me an outlet into the next question as well. TCS hirings were arguably, when they came out the results, and were the lowest in a really long time, if I'm not wrong. Are ITES space outsourcing, or if I can use that term, space sourcing from you, is that pace slowing down? It may be all good in the long term, Mr. Ramani. I don't think anybody has an answer, to be honest. It may well be completely how it's been in the past. In the short term, is there stress?
So, Neeraj, I will talk from a commercial real estate and flex because I am a biased party, right? And clearly from that standpoint, right? So, if you look at the whole return to office, it's only in the last 6 months that companies have come out with clear strategies to say that we want to come back to work, or you have to come back 3 days a week, or whatever is the strategies that they've adopted. But now it's clear either it's 3 days or it's 5 days, right? And to that end, companies gave up large amounts of real estate. Almost 30 to 40% of their real estate was given up by large ITs companies. So even when they want to come back, they want to bring back people even 3 days or 5 days a week, they're taking up space from us, right?
Okay.
Because now they don't have enough space that they're given up during the last 4 years. So overall, that's the reason that you see commercial real estate not getting impacted, even though ITs companies might be seeing a bit of a slowdown.
Interesting. Well, I understand you would be in a silent period, so won't probe you on a lot of numbers. Maybe we'll get a chance to do that once your numbers are out. But this short conversation, Mr. Mani, was very helpful, because maybe it just says that a lot of fears are in the minds of the people. In reality, after a 3 to 6 month hiatus, things might improve. So thank you so much for these insights.
Thank you, Neeraj.
Well, that's the view from Awfis, and well, some good insights there, really. But obviously, we can't ask him too many numbers because they will be in a silent period. What we can ask numbers to is ICICI Lombard reported a 39% YOY increase in net profits.